France, the site of the Summer Olympics. And Alex, as we speak, the Olympic torch is making its way through Francia. Right now, it's in the southwest of France. It's making a loop-de-loop.
It's a beautiful graphic.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Thanks, Lou. Before making its big debut in Paris for the opening ceremony in July. I will say I did not see the torch when I was there.
Stephanie, did you see the torch? No.
No.
Maybe Felicia's watching it.
Okay.
Two people who will be part of that ceremony are from our area and proudly representing Team USA in women's fencing. Please welcome Jackie Dubrovich and Lauren Scruggs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Wow.
Thank you both. Hi.
Pleasure
Hello.
and an honor. Thank you both for being here.
I mean, listen to that official music we're playing. How are you guys feeling?
Good. Excited.
Prepared? Not nervous at all?
Nope.
Nope. Well, we can tell you this is the first time we've had weapons on the set, so we're this immediately ups
And she immediately just touches both of them. Keep your hands to yourself, Castro.
Before we get into your backstories, we were talking about the Olympic torch. Can we do a little fun trivia? There's no wrong answer.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, there is a wrong answer, but no one will get penalized.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so first question about the torch. How long was the longest Olympic torch relay? We're thinking in miles.
I don't know.
I know.
Nope.
Do we have the answer? Oh, we do
I have the answer. 85,000 miles that torch went from Athens to Beijing.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Question number 2.
Yeah.
How heavy is the torch in pounds?
5?
Close.
Very close.
7,
It's less.
6.
3.
3.3 pounds.
3.3.
By the way, it's 27.5 inches tall.
Yeah. Last question. What is the torch made of? Grit and determination.
She knew that one. There we go. Recycled steel. That is correct.
That's right. That's right. Okay, now on to the business of the business. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Making it to the Olympics. I want to start with Jackie, because you were raised in the fine state of New Jersey.
Yes.
Like this gal.
Born and raised.
Right here.
Yeah.
How did you find fencing? I didn't realize Jersey was a hotbed of fencing.
Yeah, so it has a very large high school fencing scene, probably the most developed in the country. But I started when I was 8 years old. I had a cousin who fenced, and my parents were struggling to find a sport for me. I did a little bit of dance and gymnastics when I was little, but I'm pretty tall. I'm 5'10", and so I did not fare well in either one of those.
Gymnastics, no such luck.
No, so they knew my cousin fenced, and so they put me into fencing, and yeah, I've been doing it
business.
21 years
Oh
later.
my goodness.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Years.
Lauren, this is your first Olympic Games.
Yep.
Same question then. How did fencing find you, or you find fencing?
Yeah, so my older brother is a little bit of a Star Wars nerd. So he's 6 years older. So when he started fencing, you know, he realized he really liked it. And then when I was old enough, I just kind of did, you know, what he did. So it kind of stuck. And here I am.
And remind folks where you are from.
Queens, New York.
Queens, New York, up in here. We already talked about the Mets. No one wants to talk about the Mets, okay? So we're just going to leave it at that. I wonder, and either one of you can answer this, there's so few people who make it to the Olympics. It's for the elite of the elites, still amateur. What is the mindset of an Olympic athlete? For example, how long do you train? Like hours a day?
I think I'm a little unique. I
Please.
think less is more, honestly.
Okay.
You just have to feel comfortable at the tournament. So
Sure.
about like 4 to 5 times a week if I'm really training hard, or maybe 3 times a week if I'm just light. But yeah, I would say that's my daily routine.
And is it only fencing, or are you guys cross-training or doing anything else like that to keep this?
Occasionally I go to the gym, but definitely mostly fencing.
Okay, how about you?
Yeah, I train 5 days a week. And we do incorporate a lot of strength and conditioning, a lot of core work. We have really strong legs because of all the footwork that we're doing. So yeah, a lot of going to the gym, I'd say 3 times a week, and then a lot of fencing specific things. So lessons, footwork, bouting with opponents.
Oh.
Bouting. It's about.
Bout.
It's a bout.
It's about. Okay, now is there like a central location, or is there like a premier facility, or are you doing this wherever, at like the local gym? Or?
New York.
New York,
Fencers Club's pretty good. That's where I train.
Yeah.
What is it called?
The Fencers
The
Club.
Fencers Club.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fencing is unique. I think there's a lot of clubs all around the country. Primarily the East and West Coast have a lot of fencing. So we don't have a centralized training facility, I guess, where we all train. We all have different coaches, different places where we train, but we do come together for camps and things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it's very interesting, Lauren, we're looking at you. How hot is it under there?
It's not that bad actually. It's pretty breathable.
Because you've been doing it for a while.
Yeah. But it's not bad. You get used to it, after, maybe a week or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to the front. These are like serious questions
I know.
I have. This is your first Olympics. Do you have a hype song? Do you have, do you have a
playlist,
pre-game,
yeah.
a pre-bout thing that you do?
Yeah, I would say my hype up song is Finito by Chief Keef.
Oh.
Yeah. It really
Okay.
gets me into the zone. But yeah, that's my song.
That's your song. Do you do anything? Do you have a snack? Do you do push-ups? Do you run around the block?
Screaming at yourself in the mirror.
No, I just kind of put my headphones on, listen to my music, and just lock in. Yeah.
That's it.
How about you, pregame ritual?
Yeah, I'm kind of like Lauren too. I like to do my own thing. I'm not very chatty.
You go in.
I focus, listen to my music, prepare, do my warm-up, and just get ready to fence.
Okay, geez.
Dang.
Well, speaking of getting ready to fence,
Yeah. It would be a shame to have you here and not ask for a lesson. We're going to use this week's paycheck to pay them for a lesson. Okay?
Oh, are we now?
That's
Okay,
what we're
good.
going to do.
This is
So
just
can
to
you
make
guys
it
stick
fun.
around?
Yeah, of course.
All right, you heard them. They are going to give us a lesson, Jackie Dubrovich and Lauren Scruggs, on Fencing 101.